Alright. Okay, just give me a moment. Just getting things ready. Okay. Hello, hello. It's been a while since I streamed. The reason for that is because I was actually having finals. So I didn't feel like streaming most of the time because school, but school's over for me now. So I can now maybe try streaming a little more often. Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you guys? I literally just got back from shopping, so it's nice. Also, if the streams sometimes buffer, it's raining over here, so the storm could be like not making the internet so good, but I hope it doesn't get too bad. I don't think it's pouring too hard. I'm eating chicken. That's great. So yeah. So just chilling some Pokemons. I started this yesterday. But yeah, that's why it's partly done. Yeah, stream time. Again, I wasn't able to stream a lot recently because of finals. But since school is over, I can now try to stream more. So yeah. Huh. That's great. Okay, so I like your animations. They're really amazing. Thank you. Yeah, they take a while to do. This year I had not done that, or this in last year so far. I haven't done too many animations because I was actually focused on doing more like normal artwork instead of like animating. So I was doing more like comic and like I guess traditional art, just normal drawings like this thing. But even then, it still helped me out with animation because I actually learned more like anatomy stuff and like a more comfortable art style to draw in. Hello. Welcome to the stream of doom. We have rainbows and cookies. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I'm listening to some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music to just get me in the mood. Unfortunately, I do not have a Switch, so I can't get Pokemon Sword or Shield. But I'll still draw them. Good doggo. So right now I am just putting some line weight because the thing about line width and like thickness is that for most drawings, you do not want to have the same like line thickness for the whole drawing because thickness of lines can show like hierarchy in the drawing. So like more thicker lines will draw your eyes more towards that thing, while things with like thinner lines and like it won't overwhelm the piece, especially if it's like, for example, if your character has like scales, if each scale is like the same thickness as the main line art, like if it all has the same width, then it will be very like very busy and it'll be hard to focus. But if you have different line weight, it will make it be a lot easier on the eyes. And as you see right here, it shows that the helmet is like higher up, so there's like a little shadow. So like a tip on doing line weight is to think of like a tiny bit of shadow, so like the things more in the foreground will pop out more. Your voice reminds me of my old friend. Huh. How's the Discord server going? It's just casual. Just talking casually. Nothing much. Hello. Just drawing some doggos. Okay, it just seems flat. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. I love the new legendaries are so much. They're so yeah, I really love their designs too. Huh. I know my favorite is Zacian. I don't remember completely their names or how to say them, but the sword legendary. I actually really enjoy it more because I actually enjoy drawing more flamboyant characters, and like as you see, it's very thin compared to the shield legendary, but I mean for good reason, of course, because shields they have to be large so they can protect the wielder. Because I'm more used to drawing more feminine characters, so yeah, I'm still working on body types and stuff, but it's getting there. Yeah, I love both of them, but I prefer the sword more. Zacian, I think. I want to fire rep. I want the rep as a starter. Score bunny. I'm hoping that it's not another firefighting, but I highly doubt there will be another firefighting. If there is, then there's gonna be something wrong with Nintendo. Yeah, I also like Score Bunny too. Okay, I should thicken the outsides of the sword, or at least the hilt part, because I hadn't drawn the rest of the sword yet. I feel it's not popping out as much. I'm also doing a more sketchy line art, because actually, I realized that this is actually one of my favorite way to do line art, because it's actually more relaxing and it's a lot more forgiving than doing clean line art. Because like when you do clean line art, you're constantly like drawing a line then undoing, so it's like a perfect line. But with sketching, you can easily correct it as you go. and it gives it like a texture to it, so like you can clearly see like sketchy texture, and I actually really like that. It's really up to preference, and you can easily just mix both, like clean and sketchy. Like this is clearly both kind of clean and sketchy, because if it was pure sketchy, then it'll be a lot more messy, but it's, yeah. Give it a nice look. Gonna hunt down my DS now. I miss my DSi and my 3DS. I have no idea what my DSi is. My 3DS I broke when I was very little because I would drop it a bunch, so it broke half, like the hinge part, it kind of broke in half, and like the only thing that held it together was there was like a cord connecting the top and bottom screen. You can't see the top screen, but the weird thing is that if I tried using the camera feature, it actually worked. Like it literally took the picture. So I have no idea what's up with that, but I had a feeling if I can take a 3DS to like a repair shop that can fix those things, I have a feeling it can kind of be fixed, because I'm not sure what really broke, but I don't think it's too bad, because like that's the only thing that broke. But I'm not sure. So yeah, his final evolution form is a WWE wrestler. Pretty much. I mean, that is the last thing I would expect when I first saw Litten, but I mean, hey. Oh my god, yes. Hello. Hello, welcome to the stream of doom. Okay. Spicy. Very spicy. Spicy indeed. Who else thinks Incineroar's typing makes no sense? Isn't it Fire Dark? Yeah, isn't Incineroar's typing Fire Dark? I think it is. Because I think I can explain. Okay. Alright, okay, so you know how, like wrestling, like WWE stuff is notorious for being, like, fake moves? You know, how people say, oh, it's fake because, the moves are fake. Or, like, they're not actually hitting each other or something like that. The moves are real, but it's, like, it's more for entertainment. So I have a feeling it's that, and, Dark, I forgot what it was, I forgot. I forgot the explanation. I remember watching a video about it, and it actually made a lot of sense. I have one question about the character depicted on the cap and channel icon. Who is it? Does it have its own name? Does it have any snippet channel? Is performing now? Are you talking about the character in my profile picture and like the channel art? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I gotta make it like droopy, like hair. Because like a hard thing about trying to draw new Pokemon is that you really only have official art to work off of, and not really the 3D model. So like a lot of things you're gonna have to wing because some parts are like covered up in the like the drawings, and like with the 3D models you can easily kind of like see them. but since this Pokemon just got released, there's some details I can't really see that well in the official art. So I'm just gonna have to wing some features, so they might not be right. But okay, I see what. Okay, yeah, you are saying my profile picture. It is my Sona is a character that represents me. I have a picture of it. If I know where it is, I'm not sure if I forgot what I named the file. I seriously need to clean this up. Oh, it's right here. I redid it actually in this is actually a very old reference. I actually remade it. Here, let me get the updated version. Because I do not have an updated reference of my character. Here, let me just open up. Yeah, don't mind this. It's right here. Let me just kind of zoom in on that small face. Okay, so this is my character. Their name is Alter. It's a Sona I've actually created way back in, I think, 2015 or around 2015 or 16. They went through many variations. It's the face of innocence. Yeah. Also, they are also non-binary like me, so they go by they them pronouns. They used to go by any pronoun, but I settled on they because that's what I settled on too. Freaking here. Let me just bring up a whole thing because this is all of their variations. They are no longer a girl. Voice crack. Okay, it was made in August 14th, 2016. That is a long time ago. This is the first design. So yeah, it serves an importance because it represents me. Because it was actually created when I realized I didn't have a Sona. Because usually, like way back when, before I had a YouTube or anything like that, I actually had my own Sona for like, and I would change its design each year, but sometimes I change it. Funny thing is, talking about Sonas, actually redrew my first Sona I've ever created. Let me just quickly pop it up. It is very old, as you can see right here. I actually drew it yesterday. So it was made 8 years ago. Their name is Music Chew. Not too creative, but what do you expect from a 7-year-old? So yeah, this is the first Sona I had. Sona is short for persona, so like pretty much just a representation of yourself. As like a character. It can be like an animal or something like that. So yeah, a lot of improvement. Yeah, they're also non-binary now, so that's what the weird tails. I couldn't think of anything better. So yeah. Yeah. So Alter is just a Sona I made for my YouTube. I didn't actually expect it to last so long because the longest a Sona lasts for me is 2 years, and this one lasts a lot longer. Granted, there is so many changes that you can just see. Like, look at that. But so far, I have settled on a basic, like, a design like this. I need to make a new reference. I might want to try it. Yeah, I'll make a reference after I'm done with what I'm drawing right now. So their full name is Alter Esprit. I forgot what Esprit meant, but I'm pretty sure it meant like lively or something like that. It was made in this version was made in November 19th, 2018, and it's actually lasted a lot longer than my other designs. The only change voice cracks. Oh. The only change I've done is I've added antennas, and I also added a non-binary scarf, and I added like nicks in the ear, so like they're kind of like taped like little V's right there. The reason I add antennas is because one of my earlier Sonas, they also had antennas. I don't have a picture of it, but it was like a weird cat creature thing that stood up like on its hind legs, you know, like a cat furry thing, and it also had like antenna things. Really what stuck with me with this design is like the simplicity and like the mask. The thing that really stuck with the design was the mask, because at first this altar was first inspired by a cat, a sheep, and a bird. So it's a griffin, but with sheep features. Because my original altar cannot swim in hot chocolate. Oh, rip. So the reason why I added sheep is because I like sheeps, and that's my like Chinese zodiac animal. Even though I'm not Chinese, but still Asian though. So yeah, it was also a griffin because like griffin plus sheep, because my original name was a despair griffin before I changed it to despair breaker. So over time, the white part of its face just slowly turned into a mask that really just stuck. So yeah, I think, I'm not sure when. Oh, it was right here when like it like first like I remember I added floof, and then like during like I drew this during a stream, and I drew like pink floof, and then I think someone said, "Hey, that looked like cotton candy." I'm like, you know what? Let's do cotton candy, and then it just spiraled out of control, and it is just fully just made of food. I had an idea of changing the cotton candy to jelly, but I wasn't a big fan because I actually like the fluffiness. Alter in this design does not look like food, but I think that's for the better maybe. But they're still made of, as you see, is made of marshmallows and chocolate. The horn is made of watermelon candy. Oh, how delicious. I mean, if you drop an altar in a hot chocolate, you can get some marshmallows added to it. I also made a mistake on the ref. I forgot to color this little fur flap right there to be like the dark gray, but that's not a big deal because I'll be redrawing the design. Or yeah, he's just so cute. Look at his face. Violet eats altar. No. Not the small child. But the thing is that they can regenerate, so it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, just a cute little Sona. Just a cute little thing. I don't know what it is anymore. Back to drawing this doggo. Okay, I need to figure out how to do this. Alright. So yeah, I'll try to remember to remake Alter's ref sheet, because it's a long time coming. I've been planning on doing that for a long time, but because of finals and like sidetrack with working on the comic, my Undertale plus Deltarune AU comic, I kind of forgot. So I'm trying to learn how to do hair better. So, because like as you see right here, it looks like hair. So instead of making it like more solid like that, I'm trying to make it more furry, like all fluffy and stuff. So you can like kind of see like strands of hair or fur, whatever it is. Alright. Hair kind of droops. It droops downward. Not the best, but it will do. This looks a little flat. Alright. Okay. Ooh, I hear thunder. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you can hear it, but thunder. Yay. Hopefully nothing bad happens though. If there's any problem with the stream, please tell me, so I can like maybe fix it or have to end the stream just in case, because yeah. Alright. I have no idea. Feels... yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on it in this angle, because I see how it kind of looks a little flat. I need to kind of stretch it. Kind of like that. And then... when Kara sees chocolate on the table, but they forget that they're a ghost. No! I mean, they've been a ghost for a very long time, so I think that they're kind of used to it to this point. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. It's like, as you see right there, it's kind of like a weird, like, upside down kite shape. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna convey that with sort of realistic, not really realistic, but like more floof fur. Hopefully that looks kind of weird, but I can salvage it. Thank you. I didn't think that you should have paid so much attention to me, but I'm very pleased. It's alright. I like answering questions. Because I like explaining things. It's a weird thing. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of crooked. I always had troubles drawing swords because I'm not very great at drawing like geometric shapes. I'm more into drawing more organic stuff, so like they're not exact and they're not like perfect, so like they're kind of messy a lot of times. But when drawing more like geometric shapes, like squares or something like that, I can't really do exact straight lines. Another thunder! Aha! especially something that's like a more of a 3D object, kind of like this, because it's kind of hard to align things properly. I'll try to work on it. Because I don't like when like some objects aren't aligned properly. It just kind of feels weird. Like, still it doesn't look right. I have a feeling it's just the tilt. Just the tilt. Let's see if I can try to fix that. Okay, the other way. When Chrysalis, it's hit or miss. Huh. How am I gonna do this? Okay, let's see. I think it might be like this sort of flaps. I don't know what to call it. I should try to maybe, I don't know. I don't really draw swords. I'll try to work on it later. It's good to put your mind off of something and then come back to it. Hello, welcome to the stream of Doom. We have rainbows and cookies and yeet. Oh, you're that person who did an ask on my blog. Hello. Ooh, I don't know how I should do that. Yee. Alright. Okay, now I gotta fix this sort of fur, right here. And I have to try to make it look more like a upside down kite shape, like this. I'm not sure I'm gonna manage that, but I'm eating cookies right now. Delicious. May I ask what flavor? Because, to be honest, my favorite cookie flavor is actually, sugar cookies. I have no idea why, I just like sugar cookies. Yeah, good. Alright. Chocolate chip. That's still good. Delicious. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's just... Alright. I never tasted sugar cookies, to be honest. That's fine. Alright. This doggo has some long fur. When this person sees sugar cookies on the table, you know I'll be taking and yamming on them. Oh, talking about food and placing things on table. The last day of school, which was Friday, okay, so I am second run, I ride the bus, and, in the cafeteria, we were waiting for the bus, because that's where we wait for the bus. We were just chilling, and, like, in our cafeteria, people who wait for the bus, they, like, sit on the cafeteria tables and on the sides, and, like, the tables in the middle of the cafeteria are open, but no one sits there because no bus is, like, waits there. But the thing is, like, the principal, they just placed, like, a box, like those big white cupcake boxes, those cardboard things or something, and they just opened it, and then everyone was just staring, like, they were just kind of everyone's kind of confused, and they just waved and screamed, "There's cupcakes!" And everyone was doing, like, everyone was scrambling and did a free-for-all to get a cupcake. It was gone in, like, less than a minute. I would think, like, a few seconds. And the thing was, I actually managed to get a cupcake, but oof, it was crazy. Like, it was great because it actually turned out to be the principal's birthday, which is, and then we all just sang happy birthday. It was great. Like, what are the odds that you are a principal and that the last day of school is your birthday? Like, what? Because I actually thought that they just placed down cupcakes because it's the last day, but nope. I mean, it could be for both reasons, but it was great. It's not something you see every day. Okay, I am not sure if I managed to get this look right, but low extra. Okay, right here is a little wonky because I don't think strands should be that thick. All right. Not sure I'm gonna. It's constantly saying I don't know how to do a thing. Just wing it. Because that's the life of an artist. You think that they know what they're doing, but in reality, they're just like, I don't know. I just put a line there. Yeah, that'll look nice. Boom. How'd you do it? I don't know. Just scribbled. But you don't make a piece of art just by scribbling. But that's what you do. You just scribble. You just make very nice organized scribbles. Yeah, that's how you do art. You just, because like when doing art, the like an important thing so you don't like feel too much stress is just don't think about it. I know it's hard to do, especially when you're starting out drawing. Like, you think that you have to make everything perfect. You have to make this line perfectly straight. You have to make it perfectly curved, or like, I'll just put so much stress on you. Like, because 99% of the time, people aren't going to stare at it and say, hey, that doesn't look perfect. Like, unless if it's like extremely out there, but like, because like as you see, some things right here, they may not look right, but they still look pleasing to the eye. It's, people are pretty forgiving. Like, the thing that you should only try pleasing with your art is yourself, because you should draw art for yourself and not like only for other people. Because I mean, I am not saying don't do commissions. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like for your own enjoyment. Like, don't draw because you think that you have to make other people like it. If you enjoy doing it, then that's good. Just when drawing, I just kind of doze off. So like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. I'm just like, I'm just literally just letting my hand move, just doing whatever. I am being possessed by my brain. I don't know what it's doing to me. Help. I am on autopilot in this meat and bone mech. That is way too thick. I am narrating. I want this brain possessing me is doing. I'm just narrating. I am just a voice. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, to get yourself in the mood of just drawing without thinking is to just, I say start off with doing, like, traditional, and, like, just get, like, if you have school assignments, like, if you're still in school, just do the school assignment, just, when you're done, just doodle all over it. Of course, not covering up answers, because, like, usually I see, assignments as kind of being sort of quote-unquote disposable, like, you wouldn't hang up a school assignment with drawings on it in an art museum, because art gallery. so you don't feel pressured on making it look nice. So you just kind of draw whatever on it without pressure, because you know that it's just going to be maybe just stuffed away in your folder or something. And another thing you can do is just doodle in a notebook, like a lined paper notebook, because that's what I tend to do when taking notes, when like I'm waiting for the next slide or something, or like if the teacher's not talking about anything that's like specifically good for taking down a note, just draw whatever comes in mind. A lot of times it can just be something weird, and other times it can just be like something meh. Best ideas usually come when like you're not actually sitting down on just staring at a blank piece of paper or canvas. It usually comes about when you're going throughout the day. So like, for example, if you're just taking a walk, going shopping, or like doing anything else that doesn't actually involve doing art, because you're taking in the world around you, and things around you can inspire you. So that's sometimes why like you feel inspiration when you're nowhere near like your computer to draw, or like have any drawing utensils with you. So the thing I advocate to do more is like, instead of like sitting down and trying to figure out what to draw, is instead just just lay down, watch some videos, or like go outside or do some art stuff, and then let sort of the ideas come to you. Because like if you just sit down staring at a screen with nothing to look at, then like your brain will just think blank, because there's nothing to think about. So like, even if you can't get out of your apartment, house, or wherever you live, just go watch some videos, because those can also inspire you, especially when you watch movies. Because I know when after watching a good movie, you just want to make some fan art. So yeah, like both, like any movie really, but I say more like animated movies, or like along those lines, really, because they inspire lots. So yeah, inspiration. My brain is always blank. Maybe you should get that checked out. Ooh. Just kidding, I know. Ugh. You're just joking, but yeah. Okay, I am not sure about this. It feels kinda weird. I think it's just, this part is just all empty. Let's see. Yeah, it's because it's all empty. Let's try to fix that. Let's try to just kind of do like a little swoosh. Like a little swoosh like that. Because that's how hair works. Do you guys have any other topics that you guys think I should talk about, or you just want to random stuff? Just casually. Okay, I'm not sure if that helps out anymore. I feel like this part's a little let's work on it in this. Because a good thing about drawing digitally is that you can flip your canvas easily. So like, if something doesn't look right, just flip the canvas and see how it looks, because you know everything is in the right proportion if you can flip the canvas and it still looks nice. Because when you draw at like the same, like for like just this look for the whole time, you'll get tunnel vision and you won't be able to see like the imperfections. So like maybe it looks nice like this, but when you flip it, a part of it looks very way out. Like for example here, it kind of looks kind of weird, kind of. And like here, it kind of looks kind of. Let's try to like move it in there, because yeah, flipping the canvas is a good thing to do. I'm not sure about flipping it upside down. I never really done that. I kind of want to talk about how my persona meets. I can't speak or talk. Speak or talk. That's the same thing. I mean, speak or read. Oh my god. Help, my brain thinks that speaking and talking is two different things. But yeah, feel free to talk about that. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I like that weird, like, it kind of folds over and does like a swoosh, but it's kind of thick right there, but I really want it to be thick right there, because like, I know in the legendary, it's like, it's very uniform, like, it's like practically the same thickness throughout, but I just want it to look more dynamic. And like, guys see right here, I'll be drawing the other legendary, right here. So yeah. I'm not sure I'm gonna manage that because I'm not very used to drawing more bulky characters, but the good thing about it is that they're animals. I'm not very great at drawing different body types for humans yet, because if you look at my art, you can clearly see that they all clearly have like pretty much the same body type. It's a problem, but I think it's decent for like being like starting out drawing humans, because I only recently really started to draw humans. I'm more used to drawing animals because I've been drawing animals for a very long time. Because I wasn't very into drawing humans when I was little, and I rarely drew them. So I'm pretty behind on like trying to do human anatomy and stuff, but I'm learning. But a good thing about doing like one thing, like humans and then transitioning to animals, or animals transitioning to humans, is that some proportions and like structures can actually work for both if you can figure out like bone structure and stuff like that, because some things are kind of like, you can just like, for example, if you're used to drawing a cat, you can like easily kind of like slightly deform it like with the structures, and then kind of like make it look more like a human. Okay, that sounds weirder than I thought, but like if you learn one thing, it'll be a little, if you figure out like more structures, then you can figure out how to like alter what you already know into figuring out how to work it with another sort of creature, or like a human or something. Like, for example, if you're transitioning from drawing a cat to a dog, they have very similar body structures. Dogs are just more, they have a lot more longer muzzles, and like, and some parts of them are more pronounced than cats. So yeah, like, usually wouldn't draw a cat with a long muzzle, because it'll make them look a lot more like a dog. Unless, like, I sometimes draw cats with a longer muzzle, but that's usually, like, body types. You gotta... Because, like, this is not a mouth of a cat. It's a dog. You just gotta figure out how to, like, kind of do that stuff. So, yeah. It's also good to look at a bunch of references when working. Oh gosh, I forgot my Wi-Fi was still on. Hello. Sorry about that. It's fine. Just be sure its battery doesn't drain too much when you're off of it. I also realized that there's like two official arts shown so far, so I'm using both because like they show like a lot of stuff. Like here, it looks like, because like the weird thing is, like here it looks like they're both connected, but here they're separated. So like I have a feeling that they just moved together, like kind of like an extra limb or something. But I'm glad that shows that. So yeah. Get a bunch of references if you can. And just have a random wolf right there. So just saying hello. Alright. Okay, I gotta work on this section. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this, but... Okay, if I try doing this, and then I try moving this part down, I'm not sure if that'll work. Should I move that further down, or... let's try that. Alright. Okay, I think this is just a little long. Let's try. Okay, if you're gonna explain a lot of the story, just say it and then say when you're done telling it so I don't kind of interrupt. But if that's it, then just tell me, because I don't like interrupting, when people are typing. Not, like, interrupting and not saying the full thing yet. I can't wait to getting back to working on my, AU comic, because I wasn't able to really work on it because of the finals and stuff, but now I can actually work on it. And it's great. I'm actually getting a lot done, and I can't wait. It was a... So, yeah. Alright. Let's just fix that up. Just clean that up. It's got like a little shadow. And sort of thicken this part. So, like... Again, like what I said earlier about the helmet, just give it like a little, so it looks like it's more in the foreground. Pretty much just doing tiny shadows. That's pretty much what you should think of when trying to like thicken line art in this kind of way. Like instead of just doing it randomly, think of the hierarchy. Like I would not make these strands as thick as like something like right there. Because they're more smaller details that just to give a little more depth. It's not, you don't want your eyes to be drawn away from the face and to stare at that one strand. You wanna draw more attention toward the face. So that's why there's more depth in the face rather than depth over here. Thank you so much. Because like the thing about when drawing like designing and drawing characters is that I feel like your eyes should be drawn more towards the face. I mean, of course there are exceptions, but that's like the main idea you want with most of your characters. That's why usually the face area is most designed, right, and the rest of the body is has less features. Because take for example the legendaries, like as you see, they have a lot of stuff going on in the face, and like with this one, of course, since it's shield, it's like the whole front body, because your eyes are attracted to that, and like because they like that, your eyes are sort of drawn towards the head, and like with this one, you're just more drawn towards the shield part because that's like low. So like the reason why like the head part is not will never like the body will never it should never be as detailed as the head. It's because it will overwhelm the viewer and just be like, whoa, I have no idea what to look at. But like because of their like sort of like you're more focused towards the head. And like when designing like a color palette, usually you want the character's eyes to be a lot more eye-catching than like the body. That's usually why eyes are usually a brighter color, or like a different color compared to like the rest of the character, is so that it draws your eyes towards it. If the color of the eyes are like bland and like if it blends in too much, then like I don't think it's a good thing, because with characters, their eyes gives out more information about their emotions. You know, like when you meet someone, usually the first thing you look at is their face, and mostly their eyes, because it usually gives away the most information about that person. Like if you hide someone's eyes, it'll be harder to see what they're feeling or something. So that's the same with characters. So that's why you want the viewer to look more at their face, so it can see what the character is like looking at or like reacting to or something like that. And also it doesn't overwhelm the viewer with so much information about the character when the whole body is extremely detailed. Let's try this. All right. Let's sort of like try to. Okay, I don't think this is actually a good idea. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Actually, this could kind of work. Let's try to extend that out a little more. And let me just let's get that aligned. Okay. Hello. And you're thirsty? Can't you go get some water or something like that? And okay, let me read this. And Calf really falls into the dark world, lands like Chris, and they go on adventures and then attack the king's space, and that's all I would say. I'm gonna say something weird, okay. Just nothing inappropriate. Okay, I can see it's a little blurry. But that can be fixed. All right. Actually, I think this kind of works. Let's move that out a little. When you see back to school commercials. Oh no. That always makes me a little anxious, like, no, not school. Okay, about your character, that's a cute little it's a cute little idea. But usually when coming up with characters that interact with canon characters, like OC, like I need water. Cause my throat is getting a little scratchy, but yeah, actually we'll go get some after I'm done talking right now. When making like characters like an OC or like a character from like a different canon, like for example a crossover, usually I like to do more things with them rather than just slapping them into a universe. Like for example, instead of just like, for example in my AU, instead of like slapping Kara and Frisk into the Deltarune universe, I'm gonna try to do my throat. I'm trying to do more things, like, because of their, like, I want to think more outside the box. Like, with their presence, what will happen to the world? Like, how would the world impact them? Because usually they won't just be like, hey, let's just go on adventures, and, like, nothing else in the story changed. They're just going on adventures, too. They literally just, like instead of literally just replacing, Rousey and Susie, I'm thinking about like how would that affect the world? How would that affect the dark world? How would that affect like how like Chris would feel? Literally ghosts. Like how would you feel if like one day ghosts just appeared in your room just watching you? Like that would do a huge impact on how the story will go. And so the whole story might change. Like I said it many times, and I'm not sure if you follow my comic or like the Tumblr and like read any of the Ask, but I said multiple times in it that the Dark World may not even exist because of Kara and Frisk. Like it may not exist in the right state. It may not even exist at all. I don't even know if Rousey's even in it. And like because like I see it more like the dark world is influenced by the whole real world, and so if something happens to the real world that doesn't allow it to happen, then the dark world may not exist. And I just find it a lot more fun, and instead of being like a rehashing of like what happens in game, because then you would already like, if it's a rehashing of what happens in game, then you already know the full story. It's just replacing a character and adding extra dialogue. Which, yes, it could work. It can be like fun and hilarious in some things, like if you're trying to poke fun at the games and stuff like that. But it's hard to make an original idea out of staying too close to canon without putting more ideas and more thoughts into it. You want to try and think more about it. Like, what will happen if this happened? How would a butterfly effect affect the whole story? How would that affect the psyche of the characters? Oh my god. You know? Okay, that's because it's on the wrong layer. Right, it's because it's not merged. Ta-da. Especially since, Frisk and Kara in the AU, they're ghosts. So, like, Chris Frisk, and Chris might be seen as being crazy because they're talking to voices in their head. Like, I would be worried. So, yeah. So, it's fine if you just want to do slight changes. It's your story. You can do whatever you want. That's the whole beauty about doing art. Literally, no one can tell you what to do. The only thing limiting you is yourself. And of course, everyone needs limitations in order to do art. If you're given a piece of paper and pencil and said you can literally do anything, you're just gonna stare at it and say, I have no idea what to do. And that happens constantly. That's why like, not even artists, like most people, they just given two random things and said, hey, do whatever you want. You'll be like, okay, but can you give me some bases? And that's why I see a lot of people latching on to, like, making fan fiction and, like, making, like, AUs, because, like, there's already a base to go off of. And you can use the base to, like, extend outwards and, like, think more into it. That's also why, like, the whole theorists and stuff going is actually pretty popular, is because you can, like, take out more out of things if you can, like, think harder about it. Even if it's not, like, wasn't the actual purpose of the game, if it wasn't, like, intended from the creator, if you can take more out of it than what is given, and, like, get more ideas from it, and, like, inspire yourself to do different types of stories, or, like, help out with your daily life, like, with a message that, even if it's not explicitly said, or if it's, like, completely wrong, if it'll still be a very good thing. It's better than coming out of a story and saying, wow, instead of, like, coming out of a story being like, you didn't learn anything, but saying, hey, that was cute, oh, that was sad. You need to look, you gotta, I find stories that gives you, like, something to take out of is more, important and more, better for everyone, including yourself, because then it gets your brain working. It gets your brain juices going. And that includes for any type of story, like fan fiction, short stories, poems, whatever. Even, like, animation, film media, anything that can be created. If you can take, it's better if you can take something out of it, you know? And that's the goal with my AU. I really want to, like, dive deeper into, like, kind of the idea of what's going on in Deltarune, and, like, what's going on with, like, character psyche and, like, and psychology and stuff. I like psychology. Psychology is cool. And, like, you know, and no one is gonna stop you if you're gonna go far and beyond, because there's no one to really stop you. Okay, what is that? I have no idea what that is. Is that just a piece of fur? I guess. Let's just erase that. Okay. So yeah, just think about things more. That's what I like to do. So yeah, that's just kind of a weird rant. I have no idea if that even made any sense, or if I was just screaming into my mic, just spewing random words and thinking that that makes sense. I don't even know. Just listen to my voice. Turtles are nice. Turtles are really nice. Look at their little faces. Okay. Rant over. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this is... Okay. I guess I'm done with Zacian right now. Actually, I have to draw the sword part. This actual sword of the sword. Not just the weird hilt and handle. I haven't even drawn the hilt yet. What am I saying? I am mixing up. I'm mixing up sword anatomy. Are you gonna stream often? Stream more often now that school is over for you? It honestly depends on what I have and what I can work on at the moment. Like, for example, right now I would not want to stream my comic right now because I am still in the sketch phase, and when sketching, I do not like streaming because it takes a very long time to figure out like a pose or something, and you'll just see like just a bunch of erasing and scribbling, and most of the time you don't even know what I'm drawing because it's just a bunch of random scribbles. And I don't think that's very entertaining. Because I would most likely just be screaming in the mic, what the heck is this? Without, like, you know. But, I will try to stream more when I have, like, other stuff. Or, like, have things with the comic that I'm, like, finished sketching with and I can work on during stream. I usually... And then again, I don't really like working on comics during stream because, spoilers and sometimes is... Meh. Sometimes you just can't think right. Also, another thing, I'll be going on vacation, like a family vacation out of state, starting, July 9th. So literally a month from now. And I won't be able to stream because, you know, family vacation, but I have a month and hopefully I can stream a bunch during this time. I don't know. It honestly really depends. But yeah. Okay, that just looks a little more crooked than it used to be. Should I just do the sword last? I think I'm gonna do the sword last. I'm not very good with doing swords. Maybe because it's just the angle. Nah. Alright, I shall do the other doggy. Okay, I should make this a different color. You know what? How about if I grab this, make it like a blue, and then I grab this, and then make it like a red, or sort of pinkish red. Alright. Let's lock that. And time to draw the beefy boy. Yeah, I've heard that not a long time, a while ago. Rip. Rest in peace, Grumpy Cat. He was a good boyo. I'm surprised it lived so long. It lived a good life. Let's see. Funny thing is, I never really drawn helmets before, but I think it looks decent. Okay. Alright. Time to draw the eyes. It has like a sort of... Oh, it has like a red ring around the eyes. I gotta remember that. Does Saucian has any ring? Okay, it's just a light orange. Yeah, it's just a light orange. I had to remember that. Alright. Give it big old nose. Like a little. That. And like with the jaw, you can see like there's like a little big old sort of like tooth thing. It's not really a tooth, but like an underbite. Also, I draw Chris with floofy hair. I draw Chris with like very messy hair. Cause like I like to think of it that like they don't really like take care of themselves, so they don't really comb their hair much, so it's all like tangled and stuff and like big old mess. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream of doom. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it now, really. Alright. Okay. Chris' hair must be exactly like mine. I remember when I was little, I never really took care of my hair because I didn't really enjoy combing it because like it was constantly tangly. It was a pain to get out all the knots, but now I comb it daily. You know, it's not really tangled anymore, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna show you my Chris design, and you can tell me. Is it in here? It's in here. There we go. I was thinking of making it even more messy, but I didn't want to be too complex to draw. But yeah, this is their ref. I also gave them some fluffy boots. But yeah. Alright. I need to figure out how to do this. Oh, this looks a little weird. Okay, let's kinda. That's great. They are a big old mess. Okay, hopefully that muzzle is aligned. It looks a little weird. It looks a little too far up. Alright. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, because like dog heads are like pretty linear and they just have like a little divot and it's not too drastic. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it how it looked previously. Just maybe like. Yeah, and then like I can try to fix it afterwards because I actually really like this angle. I just think it's a little off, and that's why it looks kind of disproportional. But let's just move that right there and that. Not sure about the eyes. Let's see. Okay, this looks like it overlaps the nose. So like, I don't think not too much. It's being like the same sort of. Okay, how about like that? And then start trying to make it a little 3D. And then, and those pieces kind of like curves upward like that. So let's not fail here. Let's just do that. And kind of try and make it look similar to that, but not exactly, because Zacian's helmet looks a lot more fantastical than Zamazenta. Why can't I saw heads? Oh, I thought I was saying, like, are you trying to decapitate people now? But drawing heads, it takes a lot of practice. Actually, for me, actually, I always drew like bust shots, so like a head to the chest or like the shoulders. So I always had a lot of practice with drawing heads because that's usually what I focus more on. But my tip is to when is to look at a reference. Like if, for example, if you're drawing a cat, get a bunch of cat references, like side shots, front view, and. Can I have some Pepsi? Thank you. Okay. See, they're good? Yeah. You like it? Thank you. You still itch? No. I'm fine. Okay. Like I was saying, okay. As I was saying, get a bunch of references and try to analyze and decode what, like, the shapes, instead of trying to, like, look at the whole thing and try to draw it. Like, if you take this and say, draw it, to some, like, someone who hadn't really drawn, and you gave this to them and you tell them to draw it, they wouldn't know where to start. Like, especially with most Pokemon legendaries, because they're quite complex. But what you want to do, with anything really, is yeah. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. What you want to do with any reference that you're having a hard time with is to break down the shapes. Because with every complex thing, everything that's complex is just a mishmash of a bunch of simple shapes. Simple things you can break down. So like this, it's literally just a bunch of triangles right here. And like don't even think about the markings yet. Just pretend they're not there. Like the head is literally just a normal wolf head, and then just think about a bunch of triangles. Like try to separate each shape apart And this is also just a big triangle with like a little divot. And then right here is just literally that, and then like think of it like a teardrop right there. And then like another teardrop, and then just like little slashes, and then just that. And then this, you could think like it's literally just a bunch of kite shapes that's pointing towards the center. And the ears just like that, and then a bunch of whooshes. So when you'll break it down like this, it's so much more simple and a lot more understandable. And then once you get that down, you can go into more finer detail, like, oh, these triangles, they have like a little thing right there. And just repeat the process, and then once you can understand how each shape is formed, then you can start easily breaking it down. I think it's because legendaries aren't the best thing to start with. But think of it as when you're told to draw something, you usually draw it like in this. You usually try to draw it in the simplest form. So just break down each. You won't get it in the first try. Never expect to get everything when you first get it. When you first look at it, especially when looking at something more complex like these legendary Pokemons, because they're pretty big of a beast. So I say if you want to learn how to do more analysis, is get something a lot more simple. Like just get like a normal dog or cat with like not too many markings, and like take it and like break down the shapes of each part, like how like the okay, like let's not do that. Like how the head is like it's a circle and then it's a rectangle. Don't think too hard about it. And everyone does it differently. Everyone thinks differently. So if your process is not the same as mine when breaking down shapes, that's okay, because that's what matters most, is that you understand it. So and it takes a while to like learn how to do it, because you gotta learn how to do both like 2D and 3D objects, like making 3D into 2D, and like blocking out all the extra details that distracts you, because that's what breaking down shapes is to block out all the extra detail that overall doesn't contribute to the actual shape. Geometry. Okay, and that, it's like that, and then it kind of curves right there. It's like the ears are literally just crown. It's like a weird. Not sure how I'm gonna do this. Alright. Let's do that. And then. Okay, how about we tilt that? And how about we move that? Okay, this is just a little messy, but that's okay. Let's. That's best to be copy and paste, because, like, the ears are, like, literally implanted in there. I don't know if they can really move their ears. It looks like it's made of metal. Let's see. I really wonder what their shinies are gonna look like. Okay, and then, like, that. It's a very simple look compared to Zacian helmet mask thing. But that is all that detail that's not in the head is literally in the shield. Hair is the hardest. Hair can be a little hard, like, it can be pretty hard to get down, especially when you're starting out. Try thinking of gravity. Like, right here, it doesn't follow gravity, but that's beside the point. When doing hair, of course, I'm gonna say look at reference, but of course there's not reference for all hairdos out there, but remember how gravity works. Like, when you draw hair, your hair isn't like this. Like, it isn't the person. It is not straight down. When, like, you got like longer hair, it sort of like curls, like, because like gravity is acting upon it, and so like it sort of like curls, kind of, I guess. That's kind of like the idea right here, is like it kind of bunches up. Like, think about like a sort of weird water balloon with a lot of water in it, just like it's weighing it down, and like, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. And like, instead of making it all straight, like instead of making it hair like that, think of how you would look at people's hairdo. Like, sometimes they have more hair just like slightly on the side. Sometimes they do have it across, but think of hair, instead of strands, drawing each strand, that's way too messy. Think of drawing it in bunches. So like, there's a huge bunch there, and then like that. So like, this would represent a bunch of strands, and this just a few. Don't draw each strand, because that will be crazy. Don't do that. And when you look at people's hair, you can't see all strands. Like, for example, if you look at a field of grass, you're not going to see each little blade of grass. You're going to see it as a whole. You're going to see it in bunches. So take, for example, my Zacian so far. Like, I just see it's like huge bunches of fur, and like how to kind of like, it takes a while to learn how to like sort of like separate them and sort of like curl and then go back inwards. But a good start is to learn gravity and how to bunch hair together. And like, if you have long hair, it wouldn't all be on the back. Sometimes the hair will like droop over the shoulders, or like, or sometimes when you have that, you can just have it all just like sort of swooshed and then like on the shoulder and one side. If you have shorter hair, you can still, like, gravity still acts upon it. So like, it's been a while. Maybe you can have like hair kind of like fan out like that, or like, let's see. Also, if you don't like drawing ears, a fun way to do it is just put hair on the side. Just ignore them ears. Just put hair. I hope that made sense. So if you're trying to learn how to draw hair, just first learn how to bunch hair together and gravity on how like it acts upon it. Also, if you're gonna try to ask me how to draw fabric, I have not gotten to that point yet. I still can't. Oh, that's not the right brush. I still haven't learned how to properly do folds on fabric. So at the moment, I'm literally just drawing random lines on like fold points. I'm not. Oh, it's really raining. Okay. I'm not sure how exactly folds really work yet, because I know gravity still acts upon them. So if you learn how gravity works on hair, you can use what you learn from the hair and apply it to fabric. Legit saying fabric is weird. Yeah. I especially don't know how to do fabric because I've been drawing animals, and of course animals don't really have clothing on them unless if they're like furries or something, but I draw more feral. Ugh, I hope my internet is okay because it's really starting to rain. Okay, so yeah, I hope that at least made some sense or helped a little, but yeah. Drawing hair and human is not my strong suit yet, but I'm trying. Okay. Alright, so there's like a border around the eyes. It connects to the dark, and then it connects to the bottom muzzle. Alright. Okay, that's good. It connects to the bottom muzzle on the center, sort of center of it, so it's right here. And then it should work like that. And then right here it connects, and then it connects here. And then, I'm not sure if it has on the lower jaw. Because from the look of this picture, it looks like the lower jaw of it doesn't have the black. And it's only the top part. Like right here. And especially with the wolves right here, it's only their underlip that's black. But right here, it looks like the whole jaw on the bottom is black. So I'm gonna have to choose which one looks nicer, so this might not be correct. Wait. Yeah, that's thinner right there. Let's do that. Let's have it kind of 3D, so like it kind of... Ooh, thunder! Lightning! You want it to like kind of curl with the head. And then like that. So it has like a weird 3D effect. Kind of thing. I have no idea if that really works. Like a good thing with this thing is that you don't have to draw the rest of the jaw because the sword is covering it. It's a lot more bulky, so it's kind of hard to do it. And like, these angles aren't the right angles for doing this one. Not sure if I should do this instead. That looks... what about the sketch? About the sketch. Okay, that looks pretty weird. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay, let's try to get this right. Let's see. and like the head is like a triangle, like not the head, but like the fur on the neck is like it's a triangle. Let's try that. I know I already have it sketched, but let's try to fix that. And then kind of start Slayer. They have like kind of weird gravity. Okay, let's do that. This is kind of weird to draw. I'm not used to drawing more bulky looking things, but it's good practice. Let's move this more towards the side. I'd see that as like kind of like fur curling right here. Okay, and like that. Of course, I'm going to take some creative liberties. I'm not going to make each exact looks. Just trying to do the best to copy it, and then let's do that. No, you're supposed to eat the carrots. Okay. Let's make it kind of like curl. Like that. This is pretty good practice for doing like 3D objects. Like this. And then let's kind of move that a little further back. Okay. Let's have a little depth right there. Okay, this looks a little odd. Let's try to... Ooh, big thunder. Lightning. Alright. Surprised my internet's still good during a thunderstorm. Alright, and then it's like a weird How about I flip this? So, just like that. And then, like, I should have it match up. It connects right there. So it connects right. Okay. And then it acts like a border, so let's do that. All right. I mean, I guess my house can be a storm shelter. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's the new Pokemon, Sword and Shield legendaries. I do not have a Switch, so I can't play the games. But that doesn't mean I can't draw them. They look pretty cool. Alright. Yo. Hello, welcome. The stream of Thunderstorm Doom, because there's a thunderstorm. There's a thunderstorm going on right now where I live, and I'm not sure if you guys can even hear it, or you're just hearing me scream, oh look, thunder. Speaking of the devil, I hear it again. Hello. Welcome. I saw on Discord, I saw you sketch this. Yeah, I'm finishing it up here. This is what the sketch look like. Alright. That's great. This is what the actual sketch look like. It's really messy, but it gets the idea across. And here's the line art so far. I'm having a little bit of trouble. I'm having a bit of trouble. Zamazenta. How do you pronounce it again? I don't know. I only watched it direct once. Alright. They're good boyos. That's the wrong layer. Just grab that ear. Sort of do that. Move that. Alright, my favorite Pokemon is... let me remember it all. My favorite Pokemon is, Chinchino, and my second favorite is, Scolipede. And my favorite legendary is, White Kyurem. Mostly because it was my MVP in Pokemon, White 2. And also, have you seen Kyurem shiny? Like, with, like, Pokemon, like, Kyurem Black and Kyurem White. They look so cool. I love the purple. Okay. I really think that Chinchino and Minchino are so underrated. Like, they're so cool and adorable. And like, if you have tactician or like, actually best to have skill link. If you have the ability skill link on your Minchino, or I mean Chinchino, give it a metronome. The item metronome, it actually increases moves that if you use a move that hits multiple times in a row, like including each turn, it will slightly boost its power. And so if you have multiple attacking moves, like for example, like I think it's bullet seed, like bullet seed. I think it's also tail slap. I think that's what. It's been a while since I played it. If you have multiple attacking moves that attack a bunch in one turn, and have skill link, which boost it to so it always does maximum times, so like 5 times, and have a metronome, it can do a lot of damage. But the thing is, it's a glass cannon, so if it gets attacked, it won't last for long. But usually what I do is, oh my god, Jesus, Mother Nature, you okay? So usually with my Chinchinos, I usually have a U-turn as its last move, so it can like switch out. So yeah, some battle strategies. I know it's not very good competitively, but it's kind of fun. Can't add Pokeverse to your Discord. I never used Pokeverse before. I'm gonna have to check that out. I only ever used Pokecord. I'm not sure if I actually used Pokeverse before. It sounds a little familiar, but I'm not sure if it's the same one I used. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that later. Okay, let's grab the ear hole and kind of like squish it a little, because it looks too like it's pointing more towards. Nah, I want to look more towards this way. Jesus! I don't even know if I should be streaming right now. Oh, it usually isn't this bad, but alright. Is a wolf smiling in top left? It's beautiful. I think it's like it looks like an awkward smile. Looks more like an awkward smile, but it's adorable. I just have like a wolf reference so I can look at what a wolf head looks like and not like just think of it from just memory. Because like I'm more used to drawing cats because warrior cats and stuff. Because like dog and cat heads are actually pretty different. And dogs have pretty big noses. Yeah. And it's always good to look at references while you draw. And that also includes your OCs, because even if it's your own character, you'll most likely forget a little design, and you're like, oh, how could I forget? Beef boy. Alright, let's move this closer. I feel it's a little too far out. Alright. Alright, time to draw like the shield. Okay, as I shown earlier, it's 3 triangles, and then it's just like a weird little wing part. But in this picture, the wing part connects, and so under the second plate. I'm not sure which design I'm gonna go for. Like which look, like will it be out or will it be in? I'll most likely just have it be inwards because it's not enough room. And I think it'll look better. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I just noticed there's like a little bit of fur right there. Huh. Can't really see it in here because it's like really close together. Yeah, because this is like a more, it's a default pose. And this is like, I am gonna protect. Good doggo. Okay, if you can have a doggo in real life that can either literally be a shield or literally just destroy anyone with a sword, which one do you guys choose? Would you want to get a big doggo that is literally a shield and you can use it to shield you from people, or just have like a doggo that can literally cut through anything? To be honest, if I would actually choose a shield doggo in real life because it'll be more cuddly and it'll actually protect you when a sword doggo can be like, if you don't do something that it doesn't like, it'll literally cut you in half. I have. Let's see. They're both good doggos. Once they fuse together, they'll make the ultimate doggo. Okay. They make like a weird shape like that. Yeah, that. That is way too far down. Let's bring that up. Maybe stretch that out a little. That's great. And then like the fur on like the head kind of like on the neck separates right there. And then it's like a and it kind of curls like that. Still think it should like curl like that. And like that. And like it's kind of like a weird horseshoe shape. Upside down. Let's try to doodle that there. It's a little too high up. Get some fur. And then like there we go. And then that. And that can just be let's look at this one. Ooh, I don't think that'll fit. I'll just do like a little thing right there. And right here, I can fit it. But how would you rate the doggos? They are a 20 out of 10. They're both amazing. For both, because they're both pretty cool. Okay, so like right here it interlocks. Okay. This one, it has like a weird kind of flair to it, while this one is this one has like a sort of nick right there. This one is just a spike, and this one's just like a long one. You don't see anything on the side. So let's do that. This one you see like that. You won't see anything on the side right here, so let's do that. And for the wing, when it connects, it interlocks right under the second one. And it looks kind of funky. I'll just do that. Okay. Let's erase that extra. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I should kind of fix... Okay, after I fix up some proportions, I'll get back to drawing the shield. Right here, it looks really weird. Okay, let's grab all that. Let's get rid of... is it all? Yeah, it's all. Let's get rid of that. And I feel like this should sort of rotate a little. Okay, I should maybe try to do some cleanup. probably move this a little upwards. And then just kind of erase some of those extra lines. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Let's move that upwards. And then sort of separate right there. Hello, and yeah, they're very fancy. Let's move that a little right there. Erase all that extra stuff. Okay. What Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's see. Clean that. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's move this part forward. It's a little weird. Oh, I think it's the ears, just a little far back. Yeah, ears should be a lot more closer. How about here? Let's make that line thicker. Alright. Yeah.
You don't want powder?
Nope. Just put in the bathroom.
You good or not? Both.
Hello. Surprised you guys are still here. It's being quiet. Maybe you guys are just chilling to the music. If you guys can hear it. I don't know. All right. Let's do more swoosh with that. Let's move that back. Okay, I think this should go a little more down. All right. Hmm. All right. Okay, it's more sharper. So let's do that. And then sort of smooth that out. And then let's draw that up. Shield pattern. It's right next to the bottom. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this stream right here. I'm just gonna go chill a bit. If any of you guys are still here, thanks for joining. I hope I stream again soon. I'm not sure if I'll do it tomorrow or anything. Thanks for coming.